Mayor, you decided to maintain the approach of the previous administration in believing that the metro lines should be devolved to TfL. Do you share my disappointment that the government has not used the creation of GB Rail to do this for London?
Yes and no. And so the way TfL have operated is because of finances in the last few years and our inabilities to pay out for a franchise. When an FA franchise comes to an end, where it's possible for us to add value, those are the ones we're focusing on. And so focus over the last couple of years has been Great Northern Inners. That's been our focus. And so there have been some franchises which have been possible for us to try and bid for, but we're very careful about what we can afford to do, but also the monies have got to follow the franchise. So our focus at the moment has been talking to the government about Great Northern Inner Suburban Services. We think we can add real value to this particular line. We've not sought to get any of the franchises that are available up until now. There is a potential in the long term for southeastern inner suburban services, again, as and when that becomes available.
Thank you for that answer, Mr. Mayor. I wrote to the Secretary of State for Transport about this last year after her announcement at Labour Party conference about the timetable. And in the response from the Rail Minister, he said, as part of our rail reforms, we will give mayoral strategic authorities a statutory role in governing, managing, planning and developing the GB Rail network. So can I just ask, were you, as head of Thameslink being moved into GB Rail at the start of this month, were you consulted or was your Deputy Mayor consulted on the plans to reduce services through Bexley and Greenwich?
Chair, I'll take this away. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know the answer, but I'm more than happy to go away and come back to the member as soon as possible.
Thank you for that. That's me done, Chair.